Black is back. Black is back. I'm trying to find my way in the darkness. Is anybody there? I just want to begin the live by saying thank you very much once again for my 60 subscribers and more from what I see live. Anybody would like to see me today is more than welcome. Welcome to Black Hole Live number 42, Quattro Dos. Yes, Black is back and he will see you as soon as maybe somebody shows up or whatever. I ain't out walking or anything right now. I'm just sitting around here at the house and whatever. Beautiful weather today. Steve Brown's doing a live too right now, and yeah, it's almost the holidays, and yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Black Hole Live 42. Hopefully, my connection won't be sometimes. Black Hole Live, Black is live, Black is back, Black is live, and I'll see you in a minute, guys. Let me get all situated here for a nice little live excursion on this Sunday afternoon. A Sunday, which is the day before Monday. Yep. Be right back, guys. And yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, I have been under the weather over the last few days, but I feel better now. I just came out of that church again. Nice service. Uh, they had a they had a guest preacher there, and just taking it easy, getting ready for that special time of year, if you know whatever that means. I'll be right back, guys. When the live reaches about 6 minutes, I'll be back. Live, love, love. Live, love, love. About Black is live. Subscribe, and it couldn't be more proud and grateful and thankful. That's what this season's all. Live, live, live. Black is live. The black hole is live. You guys want me to keep? Or what do you guys think? Whatever you say, I'm gonna stay a black hole, man. Yeah. Unless a miracle happens. Live, 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 live. Black is live. Black is back and black is live. Yeah, I want to talk about. Ooh, I'm sure it'll come to me. Okay, so there we are. We're at 6 minutes now, so let's get into it, guys. As you know, the holidays are coming, and a lot of people are going to be coming to see the family to go see. But a lot of people do. And it's just a question of how well they treat them. At the same what do you consider to be your family? Not my business. You're supposed to none of your business, black hole. Yes, exactly. At the same time, Even though it is the holidays, there's still, I think that'd be a good topic for this live. Even though it's the holidays, there's still a lot of suffering going on. There's still a lot of people that get really touchy at this time of year. This time of year when everyone's supposed to get magical. Everyone's supposed to get laid back and fun and jolly and happy and merry. But that's not always the case. Unfortunately, big sigh with me, guys. Unfortunately, even though it's the holidays, there is still suffering in spite of that. You know, well, somebody may carry under the tree, someone else, who knows what could be happening. Now, it's not my place to that, I know. And it makes me feel terrible having to say something like that. But at least the truth. And the truth hurts. It doesn't have to hurt. Life could be better. People help each other. Life is better, but a lot of decent people out there that suffer because causing problems. Now, this is the cold hard truth, guys. But hey, let's act like it ain't there and be merry anyway. That's yay. But that still doesn't take away the fact that there's a lot of ignorance in this world, guys. That still doesn't take away the fact that even though it still exists in the world. And that's just sad, man. That is fucked up. What the fuck? Why can't we and be there for each other? Period, or something else. Fuck that. Just be there for each other and help each other. Period. That's it. Done, dusted, over. But people have this. Everything's got to be difficult. You got to work hard, or either just you want something for free. I saw that yesterday. You want something for free, man. You got to work for it. You got to own your keep. You got to own your worth. The abundance is already here. The abundance has already been given to us. Man, the sun is shining. Abundance. The plants are growing. The food is abundant. But there's that thing about carnivores eat meat and stuff. Well, we're meat too. Yeah, but we still eat the cows. We still eat all the animals, right? Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm right. And it's like we're animals too. But no, if you kill a person, no, that's cannibalism. But it's okay to eat it. Everything is ultimately consciousness, guys. In order to be, you got to be a vegetarian. You got to be a herbivore. Otherwise, you're just being murderous, right? Even plants are alive. There's so much life in this world. That's just, you're just cutting down trees in order to make that money. And the holidays, it's nice. I hate to say this, guys. It's pagan in origin. It ought to be in September. No shepherds would be out in the field during the cold. And even, goes in biblical goes into this. Jesus, Yeshua, he was also a Jew. Mention this. But, in order to be truly saintly, you'd have to not kill anything and just be just everything in this world, it just makes it hell. Everything's got to feed off of something else in order to survive. We're all going to die anyway, quote unquote die. Hopefully we move on to something else, right? This world is all about survival. This world is all about just making do with what you got or whatever, and just, feeding yourself. Everything feeds off of something, right? Everything feeds off of something. It's just the cold hard truth. In order for something to thrive, something else has to suffer. And we like to botch this up. We like to try to paint it over with nice, some things that are just not quite as developed, or it's not the right word. We like to make it seem that it isn't really is. No, it's just an animal or whatever. It doesn't have a heart, it doesn't have a soul or whatever. It's just, it's just something there. And we just feed off of it in order to survive. Right. Other is under illusion that it's okay to just And if it means survival of the human race, something has to, something on the plate, right? We gotta work for that. We gotta be a slave so that we can purchase things that will feed us. That's all I gotta say about that because I don't want to fucking get kicked off of YouTube. Yeah. What's there to be merry about? Oh, there's things to be merry about. It's cold outside, so let's have some lights and stuff to take a long, dark, cold dead of winter. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, enough. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I don't really know what else to talk about. The fact that we like to sit indoors and watch nice holiday shows and stuff to help us enhance our spirits, which is good. That's good. That's brilliant because that's connecting with the human imagination, the human psyche, what we're capable of spiritually. Because we're always focused on all this physicality, which is all about survival. That's all it is. It's just surviving, dealing with the everyday traumas, dare I say, mundane trials and tribulations of human Homo sapien existence. And it's all this stuff about people evolving from apes. Well, if that's the case, then why are apes still around? Why are there still monkeys around, man? That doesn't make any sense. There got to be something. Everything has to come from something. Things just don't happen. Everything happens for a reason. So, the dinosaurs dying out. Comets. Comets must appear on this Earth. All this theory of Atlantis and everything. Let's talk about Atlantis. The Atlanteans, right? Apparently they were living peacefully and placidly for a long time, and then eventually this other race came in, and they kind of did their thing, and they kind of took on whatever. That's kind of what we still have. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president. Well, it's still slavery. It's still slavery in the world today, man. Doesn't matter what skin color you're. All this talk about, there's, if you listen to all the Rat Race videos, I mean, it makes it very clear that, even black people, they they're dependent, slaves, there's always been slavery on every level, even the high level, there's slavery, everything. People still got to work on the holidays. I don't know why we even have holidays sometimes, because people are still working on them. And there's extra holiday pay. Oh, because you're working harder, because there's more of a demand, because we got to make. There's always going to be some kind of element or whatever of some kind of delusion. It's a better word. Some kind of, I would say, said the word delusion, but some kind of experiment going on. Yeah, some kind of hanky-panky nonsense, for lack of a better term, to deal with in this world. Now, the holidays have a way of making people just relax. Chestnut, Santa Claus. What is this Santa Claus figure? There's word Satan. Misspelled. No. I don't want to go into depth about this. But what does that mean? Oh, well, as always, through history, there has been people trying to deceive each other. But at the same time, you have to understand that what this really is people trying to control each other. Santa Claus is a wonderful, wonderful example of the human imagination, the ability to connect within. Let me put it this way, if everything is consciousness, as my buddy Bashar talking, I imagination, a nation of magicians, create everything, which means that everything is real. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Light and dark, all this stuff about light and dark, it's just an illusion. There's one great truth, and everything is consciousness, which means everything is real if you just want it to be. And we got all this stuff, everything's so dense in this world, because whatever reality that you're focused on is real. It becomes real. Now, the problem is that people think that nothing is real unless you can touch it, smell it, feel it, taste it, see it, the senses, right? It's, the mind, the mind dies, the body dies, right? Yes. But at the same time, there would be no mind without consciousness. Because we're not our minds, we're not our thoughts. We exist beyond that. But, it's like, what the fuck is he talking about? If you have a body and that's, well, where did it come from? The body is a result of consciousness. Therefore, consciousness is simply whatever you want it to be. And this like a dense outer part of that. In your imagination, you dream stuff up. That's where everything you see in this world came from. Every movie, every song, every game, every object, every experience that you could ever have, whether good or bad, which is all just perspective. Everything is about perspective. Now, the human psyche is built to, is conditioned from an early age by these elites or whatever, these so-called elites, quote-unquote elites. Like, this is it. We gotta go work. We gotta go work. We gotta make this paper money, whatever. Our parents brought us here so they could make, we could be, we need to make them proud, right? We came here for the sole purpose of making families proud of us, right? And there's a lot of people that are suffering in the world. I don't want to go into it because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. You know what I want to say, but I can't. No, I can't. You can't say what you really want to say, but you know what I want to say. And if you don't, then yeah. Anyway, back on what I was talking about. What was I talking about? We need to make our families proud of us, right? Okay, well, what does that mean? It usually means being a slave to society. Now, you're a slave to society, and yeah. You got to work in order to earn your keep. Otherwise, you're just being useless. You're no use, you're no good, blah. Fuck that. We're all wonderful people. We're capable of doing so many great things. We're always focused on this thing about, you got to work hard in order to be worth anything. You can't have this paper money, and you can't do diddly fucking bullshit. Wow. Money, you're nothing, right? What does it say in that movie? From nothing can come the greatest something. Yeah, sure. But at the same time, it's like, hey man, if you don't have money, if you don't have money, honey, then you're doomed for a life of failure. You can't do nothing without it. And that's a corrupt system, guys. It shouldn't be like that. It should be about helping each other and just, you want to make your family proud and just help other people. Fuck all this stuff about status. Fuck all this stuff about trying to make other people that you're worth something. Fuck that. Just help each other. There ain't no need to make anybody think anybody's worth anything. The stuff will still get done if you just help each other. But no, you're not qualified. Fuck, man. It's holidays. I don't want to talk about this during the holidays. Fuck. But yeah, that's what it is unless you're doing what's expected of you, unless you're doing what is you're here to do, whatever that means, then you're just, you're a failure, you're useless, you're a loser. And you're not worthy of this paper created from the trees, printed out every day in order to help other people. Fuck you. How can you not see how fucked up that is? And the problem is a lot of people do see how fucked up it is. Or you can't. No. When you do that, Santa Claus will bring it to us. Oh my God. That seems when we're little, like, okay, our imagination is at its peak, is at its zenith. You don't need to worry about trying to ask anybody for anything because Santa will take care of it. Yeah, Rudolph through that nose and go through the fog. If Santa Claus is so, why would he need that? Why don't you just, no. If you that rank and bass thing where he got the mantle of immortality, he's still just a regular human. So he needs to have some reindeer with a bright red nose to help him through the fog and stuff. And of course, you got the snowman with the hat. And there's a human imagination. Anything's possible. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, we got Santa Claus to take care of everything for us. It's not Satan. It's Santa. Yeah, he'll take care of everything for us. We don't need. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Santa will take care of everything. We don't need to be slaves. We don't need to ask our parents or our family for money. Ooh, I think. Yeah, we got our parents. We got our. No, no, nobody's watching any. Whatever. Parents take our family take care of us. Nobody's watching any. Whatever. Parents take our family take care of us. So yeah, who needs Santa when we got a do? So it's not going any further than that. I don't want to go too far. Yeah. So it's not going any further than that. I don't want to go too far. Yeah. So anyway, the situation where the family doesn't help and there's still nothing on that. Oh, well, I think it's more like everything is just dense here and everything's all about survival. It's just, I believe in just, we create everything, sure. But at the same time, it's like, how do you explain all the suffering? You know? I would have to give that a four-letter word of hell. Because where else would things and where else would things and where else would these things happen? And then everything's so dense and slowed down. Because I don't know what's going on with this life. It doesn't. The fact of the matter is that we are the creators of our reality. The matter is that we are the creators of our reality. And then there's billions and millions of reality. And then there's billions and millions of people on the earth or in the universe or whatever, and there's going to be clashing ideas, right? So it's going to be there's going to be a lot of turmoil. There's going to be a lot of misunderstanding and fighting. Oh, well, that's how things get created, is through fighting, right? Not necessarily, but as long as people think different, and as long as somebody thinks that something needs to be different, then yeah, there's going to be some hell. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that take pride and joy in suffering. It's like, oh, it's worthy. You're worthy. No, not, or they just like suffering. Yeah. This has just been this way all throughout history or whatever, guys. There's always going to be light and suffering. It's just sad. Because, you're supposed to take delight in causing joy and happiness. A lot of people that just like take delight in suffering. Yeah. And why? You always going to ask why. Why would they take delight in suffering? I mean, why? Oh, because they just do. Not good enough. Really, why do they really enjoy? What is the ego? What the hell is the human ego? Not ego, not the waffle breakfast. Yeah, I'm talking ego, ego, ego. Not the super ego. The super ego is more conscious-like, right? The ego is more of a element of just protecting you from the fear-based society. What is the fear-based society that we live in, right? Fear-based society is simply a place where people are just always judgmental and, they're just trying to avoid things and, there's inevitable. There's always going to be some kind of problem, whatever you do. Family, friends, whatever, anything, everything. People are just worried about tripping and falling on the nose. I mean, or breaking their neck, it could be anything. Or driving weird or just, or meeting the wrong person on the street. It could be anything. But yeah, we like to overshadow that. Like, okay, well, yeah, it's, let's try to overlook that. Let's try to be positive. Let's be upbeat and look on the bright side. Always look on the bright side of your life. Everybody knows that song. I think I might even make a short on my channel after I'm done with this. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, I think I will do that as soon as I'll put that on my shorts. Probably. We'll see. But it's just life is a piece of crap when you look at it. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody knows that song. Always look on the bright side of life. And what is the bright side of life? Realizing that life sucks and just, yeah, because it is all about just suffering and survival. Yeah. Where's the bright side in that? Where's the bright side of that? How can you see in the dark? Is darkness, is black mightier than white? No. White has colors, black has no colors. You gotta, even in the black hole, you still gotta strive to see the light. You gotta find some kind of torch and find a light through the dark, long, dark tunnel, and then before you get into another tunnel, right? Because you gotta keep moving forward. That's the thing. It's just life will do everything it can to bring you down. It's, your job or your quote unquote job to just find a way to keep moving forward in spite of everything. That's the toughest thing. A conscious, spiritual soul, being, whatever, call it what you will. Toughest thing you can ever do is to try to find light in the darkness. Because you're stumbling everywhere. That's the thing about being in the dark. You don't know where you're going. You're trying to find your way through the dark. You're trying to find some kind of meaning, some kind of light, some kind of passage, some kind of road, some kind of way of living. And it's not easy because you're always struggling to find that step higher than the one that you've already been in. How can I get higher than this? What is there I can do to make my life better than what it is now? Nobody's watching. I don't get any subscribers, but I'm still a nobody. I still gotta make that video that everybody loves to death or whatever. I don't know what the hell you guys want me to talk about. I guess if I do get any comments, either they get removed or well, I don't know. I left you guys my email and everything, but whatever. I guess I'm just struggling as a YouTuber. I'm trying to find my way out of the dark myself. But at the same time, I don't care. I'm happy with my 60 subscribers and my near 600 videos, and that's good enough for me. But anyway, yeah. Just like I was saying, I've been sick all last week. There's nothing better than feeling better after you've been sick for several days. If you anybody, and it's like I feel better now. I can get up and walk around and have a drink and take a walk, and yeah, I feel better now. It feels good getting out in the sunshine or wind or whatever. It's a beautiful day today for November. It's amazing. It's like up in the 70s here where I'm in Oklahoma City. But yeah, it's not. It always feels good coming out of the dark and stepping into the light again. But then if it's only a matter of time before the sun goes down, you got to wait for it to rise again. You got to wait to go through the tunnel again. There's this saying, it's like, the parade comes and goes. If you wait a while, it'll always come back to you. Yeah, like the Thanksgiving parade coming up. That's my favorite, the Macy one. That's all I really care about. I don't think they're doing the one on CBS. But yeah, it seems like anytime anything ever really nice in this world, it seems to just go away. And then they're always trying to replace everything. Nobody's ever satisfied. Everybody's always striving for something better. Everybody's always trying to move out of what they have and try to make things better than they are. And that's good. But at the same time, there's a lot of other people that, that might like what that is. And then it's just been this way throughout history. Everything's always, trying to evolve and try and become better than it was before. You can't just leave things the way they are. No, that's lazy. That's silly. We need to keep and striving for something more than what we already have. We can't just be happy with what we have. No, that's silly. That's corny. We're just happy with each other. And no, we gotta move forward and get out of that. Fuck that. We need to move out of that and do something bigger and better. We need to keep evolving and, growing and, yeah, you know what I mean. Because if we're not doing that, then we're just standing still and what's the point in that? Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in just being the same all the time? No, that's silly. That ain't right. That ain't right. No, we gotta keep doing something else better than that. Nobody. In other words, you're never satisfied. Nothing's ever good enough for you. No, 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 no. We did that. Been there, done that. Now we got to do something again. It's over here, man, and we gotta go over here and do that, and we gotta go over here and do this now. We did that, just everything, all on and on forever. And you never can just be happy with what you got. Yeah, we don't have enough slaves. We got to have more slaves. We don't have enough kids. We need more kids. We don't have that person's lawn is better than my lawn. That person has a better pet than my pet. The grass is always greener on the other side. Sound familiar? Yep. There you go. That's the way it goes, right? You can't just be happy. Can't just be happy. Nope, 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 nope. No, three Bob. No, no, no. Gotta keep moving to something else. Striving forward to something that we'll never get to. Reaching a star that we can never reach. Fucking nothing ever good enough. Doesn't matter how hard we try, it's never good enough. Can't just be happy. Can't just be happy. What is happiness? Don't confuse happiness with comfort. There's a big difference. The pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness, yeah. We're in the pursuit of happiness. That's all we ever are in. Is a pursuit of happiness. We can't just be, satisfied and happy with what we got. No, we gotta strive for something else. And it's just we're comfortable. We're comfortable. We have a good night's sleep. We wake up. It's time to strive for more comfort. You know what I mean? We can't just be happy. We got, we may have some, you know, if you know what I mean, some kind of pleasure, if you catch my drift. But then that's only momentary, and then it's like, okay, well, I gotta wait an hour before I can have some more pleasure. You know what I mean. I'm talking about sex. Talking about fucking whacking off. I mean, whatever, man. Anything to not have kids, because kids are just gonna cause more stimulation into the idea that you gotta bring a lot of people here, or you gotta have a kid because my parents had kids, so why shouldn't I have a kid? Yeah, I owe it to them. They want to be grandparents, and I want to show how well I can raise somebody because I can need to show my life meaning. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm not adding to society. I'm not showing how grateful I am for having been brought here myself. Or, it could be any reason. Striving for something more. It's, going through time or whatever. Just man, it's all we have is the here and now. But yeah, we gotta have more. We need to keep moving forward and bring more people here and have more experiences with each other. And yeah, otherwise we're just fumbling around and sitting in a field looking at the sky, wondering why we exist. And that's boring. Right? Life gets very boring unless there's some kind of challenge, something to overcome. Yeah. Anyway, we got these holidays to try to, it's just okay. We need to celebrate the fact that we exist. No, I need to celebrate all the hardships that we've been through. Anyway. Anyway, I'm going to take a break, a couple minutes, and if nobody shows up, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Okay, guys, I'm back. We'll try to make the live. I was about to turn it up. I just don't know what to talk about other than what I've already talked about, so I'll probably go ahead and end it anyway. If someone was there and started some chat, then I'd be happy to talk with you, but there ain't nobody showing up. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say at the moment, so I'm not going to just leave the live going without having anything to say. So, anybody wants to show up in something is an opportunity because I'm not going to, the live ain't going to be lasting much longer unless somebody pops on pretty quick here. And we're going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and end the live, guys. That's all for this one. I'll see you guys later. Bye.